Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys, and the ticker symbols I briefed on this morning. Interesting enough, Bngo stock was one of the stocks I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to find daily opportunities together with us over at the community of 100+ members already, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description. Slots are filling up pretty quickly and you can become part of it too, and we look forward to having you join us. The Discord link is down below in the description. So here we are with Bngo, and we have some important things to look at here because there's been a lot of momentum, and it hit a low here for the last several days of about 431. Very important to keep in mind. Now, the 50-day moving average here is 490. Anything above it is bullish. Anything below it is bearish. So you do want to keep that in mind. We are in bullish territory, and for the bulls to continue this momentum, they need to break through the resistance here of 544 first to continue pushing up, and then reach the highest point of the day of 558 to see newer highs and new resistance levels. But before getting there, 544 is key. And on the other side of the spectrum, even though we're above the 50-day moving average, which is 490, it keeps us knowing where we're at. Now the bears have a goal, and their goal is to get closer to it, closer to the 50-day moving average. And their first support level to break through is 509, okay? If that gets broken through, you want to watch how it does between that area and the next support down here of 499 to kind of dissect the chart and see what's going on within those levels and see if the bulls are trying to reappear or if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast. You want to keep that in mind and pay very close attention to how the stock is reacting within these levels, and if the bulls can bounce back, maintain momentum, and pull further away from the 50-day moving average. If not, if it's getting closer, the bears are gaining control and traction and getting closer to their goal. So pay very close attention to those areas. Now we're going to jump into the ticker symbols I mentioned this morning, as well as a ticker symbol that Kathy Wood has not stopped buying, and you won't want to miss it. You definitely want to have this on your watch list moving forward, especially with how destroyed the chart looks and all the potential it has moving forward. Stay tuned. So the ticker symbol I have to share with you guys today is one that I actually mentioned over at the Patreon earlier this week, and we went 2 for 3 out of the ones we talked about. Now, the whole goal with the Patreon is to try to catch these stocks at their lows, and then sometimes they turn out to go ahead and give us a nice swing trade opportunity, or if not, it turns out to be an opportunity for the long run, and we're trying to catch it at the best prices. So the one I'm about to share with you guys didn't react too much, kept on pulling down, and it is one to start watching moving forward. Now, the other two were Peloton, PLTR, and so far both have given close to 15 to 20% opportunities just this week since we started talking about it. But before we do and jump into the ticker symbol I want to share with you guys that you may want to add to your watch list, I want to talk about the stocks I mentioned this morning and how they reacted. So we had Bngo obviously overextending really early in the morning, and as soon as the bell rang, it took off, right? It gave an extra 10 to 20% opportunity just alone there, pulled back, and gave another 8% opportunity. Now, then we have LFMD, LifeMD, right? This stock actually was taking off right at the bell and pulled back. Now let's go ahead and look at how they reacted. These were the stocks we mentioned over at the Discord, and if this is something that interests you and you want to become part of, you're more than welcome to join us. We look for daily opportunities. All we're looking for is 5 to 10% opportunities on a regular day, 10 to 20% on a great day, and 20% plus is a home run. If you want to become part of that, you're more than welcome to. The link is down below in the description. So here we have Bngo, and I'm just going to keep it on the 30-minute because it's a lot quicker. But as soon as the bell rang, it was sitting close to around 520 range, and it took off to a high here of 558. Okay, that was a little bit weak. Then it pulled back, hit a low here of $5, and it took off to a high of $5.43. So that gave close to an 8% to 10% opportunity on the day. And if you rode it throughout the whole volatility, it gave you another chance there of 8%. Now that was Bngo. It picked up traction from yesterday's lows. It had some strong momentum as we speak through the process. It was pretty intense and pretty impressive type of movement. Now, LifeMD is the one that actually turned out to give us some strength pretty early on, and even through that volatility gave us another opportunity. So here we are with it at the bell. It was sitting close to $7.30, took off to a high of $8.39, came back down, right? And it took off to about $8.62, and the rest of the day it just kept on growing. So this was a home run for the day, LFMD, and it needed volume, guys. This was pretty low in volume. It was like around 500,000 in pre-market. So it needed a lot of volume, and look how the day ended up. 14 million in volume, another home run for the taking on this one to end the week. Pretty strong, guys. Pretty interesting day. And one of the best home runs that I hit this week with an option, which I'm going to start talking about soon, was with OXY this week. It went ahead and had an expiration date of the 14th today. I traded this yesterday. I didn't get a chance to do videos, but I traded this from Wednesday to Thursday. I talked about this on Wednesday towards the end of my videos to have everybody on the stance of watching it. And I caught it at 0.20, and it hit a high of 0.70 once I sold for a 250% return. Now, this doesn't happen every single time and every single day, but this was a complete home run. 42% is a little bit more realistic, but I'd be honest, 20 to 40% is a realistic expectation of opportunity with a put option or a call option within a few minutes or hours of the day if you position yourself to execute for the best opportunities, as we always do over at the Discord. Now, I am not mentioning about what options I'm watching. I'm just sharing them for now. I'm going to create a series over at the Patreon for every single investor that's interested to learn a little bit more and what it is that I look for, just sharing my opinion and experience. And then I'm going to go ahead and start sharing with you guys over at the Discord what are the options that I'm watching, as well as the stocks I'm watching every single morning. So what stock do you want to add to your watch list? Well, the stock is DKNG, guys. This has actually been pulling back, and honestly, today I didn't get to watch it, and this has jumped up almost 4% on the day, guys. It hit a low after we've mentioned it, right? Over on the 8th, onto the 10th, it hit a low of $44 and some change, all the way down to this point here of $40, guys. Yesterday was the lowest point. Today it started picking up traction, and it seems like it's gaining some leverage here. We need to watch it carefully. You want to look for at least a consolidation or a healthy pullback again before this actually ends up running any higher, or if not, if this consolidates and takes off, that can show some strength, and it is something to start watching because it's the lowest point we've seen DKNG in a while, since way back in January, and even back here at November's lows, right, which was about $34, $38. So this was a point to watch this one. It has jumped pretty quickly, and I'd pay close attention for some weakness or consolidation before making any decisions. But this is a stock you want to keep on your watch list. Do some research before it starts to take off, because analysis ratings do have this one pointing over to the upside. Whether it'll take a few months or a year to get to those levels, it's possible, but at the end of the day, this has potential based off of articles I've read, analysis ratings, and as always, guys, I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions, if not enlighten you guys on the opportunities that are in the market. Do your research, do your due diligence, and thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.